So the Seagulls come back to this side of the Tasman and they've still got this Josh Schuster thing hanging over the club's head at the moment. Some say there's clauses that allow them to cancel the contract when they want. Others say that they don't exist and there's a payout coming. What are we meant to believe?
Well, I don't want to say anything. I don't want to be accused of fake news, but the suggestion is that Schuster, there is a level of, how do I word this? The Manly have the right, if they really wanted to breach Josh Schuster and to terminate his contract, they believe. But they don't want to go down that path because the kid at the moment is in a delicate situation. He's had a lot of personal issues and they want to be sensitive around it. It's similar to what happened with David Nofaluma at the Tigers, where they agreed to a figure. He didn't want to fight them on it. He could have stayed at the Tigers and got his $500,000 salary, but he didn't. He took the payout and he walked away. And they're hoping to come to a resolution with Josh Schuster amicably and don't want to go down a path of terminating his contract. Those conversations are ongoing, and Manly are confident that his full salary won't be in their contract won't be in their salary cap going forward. Now, I'm sure Gus will have a different view on it because last week he was quite emphatic about clubs needing to have, if they sign someone for X amount, that they should be in that team's salary cap. And we spoke about Zach Lomax and whether or not his salary should be in the Dragons or Parramatta's one, and it's going to be the same conversation around Josh Schuster. $800,000, 4 years taken off the market. What happens now with the NRL? Even if they terminate his contract, what happens with the NRL if they're going to enforce Zach Lomax at Parramatta and not Josh Schuster? What do you do here in this situation?
Oh, look, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, if he's walking away from it, well, he's gone. I think it should be just play on, go back in the salary cap. They go and spend the money on someone else. To be fair, Josh Schuster, the player that he is, how he got $800,000. Good on him for getting it, but I don't know who else would sign him for even half that money these days. So, in my opinion, if he leaves the club, if his contract's terminated, then it should just go back in the salary cap.
Double prong one for you, Gus. How does this contract situation between Manly and Schuster resolve itself, and what about his future in the NRL?
Well, it will depend a lot on what's stipulated in the contract around performance and whether or not he has made any breaches, whether or not he's been notified of those breaches as each one's gone along. I don't know that there is such clauses in the contract. Doesn't mean that you can't be breached out of your contract, but it's not normally the way the club would go. They might threaten it and then try to negotiate a position where they can be removed. But I want to refrain from speaking about this for a moment because I just know I've probably got too much information on this so far as young Josh is concerned, and it's a troubling time for him, and you know that's probably far removed from the football scene at the moment. So how he will handle this and how his management will handle this will depend a lot on a number of factors in the coming weeks. I don't think this is going to be resolved anytime soon. I'm sure eventually the RLPA will be involved, the NRL will be involved, and the Manly Club are going to still got some negotiating to do. I don't know that they've got the grounds to breach him, from what I understand. Certainly not significant enough for a contract of that amount.
Will we see him play in the NRL again?
That's up to Josh Schuster as to whether or not he really wants to do that. I don't know. I don't know Josh. I've never met him.